welcome to Bowling Green, Kentucky, home of Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky. We're expecting a full house, and they are more than ready to get things started. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. The Hilltoppers offense will get the first crack at it here. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw him the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will seek double coverage. They will know where he's at on every single snap, Jesse, or else you will get beat quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's one of the few receivers in the country, guys, where if it's man coverage, he's open, zone coverage is open. If he's double covered, he's open. Throw that guy the ball.
Wide out in motion. He's looking for a man on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wide out. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Hilltoppers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Underfield throw it again after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 49. Quarterback will audible. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's hunt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Hilltoppers are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. And the junior was late on the release, and he threw it behind him.
Well, that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
He'll just keep slinging it. Zings it complete to the right. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They don't even consider the 47-yard field goal attempt, and they'll try to pick it up on 4th down and short. They'll try it on the ground. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain.
Once you get this range in the football field, do you depend on your kicker? Do you go for it? I think on 4th down, I think you go for it. This is a long field goal, a lot harder attempt. I like the offense going for it here in this situation.
Right down the middle. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Yeah, and that's tough, man. Golly, you got him wide open. And that catch. Whoa, you're not talking about a guy that's an average runner on the outside. You got to give him a little bit of a chance to run underneath that, put a little more air underneath it, but he just overshoots the max.
You got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And he dropped it. Just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
Well, the quarterback had the look he wanted. He had his big fella down here in the red zone. That's supposed to be an easy pitch and catch, but his buddy puts it on the floor.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Houston's offense will get the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And how about the work-up run by that big defensive line?
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball. The guys holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Feeling some heat. Gets it out fast. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. Houston will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Bringing it back, it's Chubb. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but they've got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now for this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
This offense has a second down play. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On third down, going up top. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. The Houston offense ready to go back to work.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Well, they're trying to hit the slant, right? That's a bang-bang type play. It's got to happen fast. Good throw. Receiver just couldn't come up with the catch.
Looking for a man. It's Dennis. Got his man out of the backfield. And he's just right out of bounds. Maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down distances, third downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
The defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gain.
And the pass is intercepted.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
He'll start this drive firing. Trying to get behind the defense. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down is coming up.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. The give to the left. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Johnson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Quarterback on the keeper. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 32.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
And they squelched that play so fast, can you even still call it a sweep?
You can sweep that play under the rug and not run it again because it was very unsuccessful.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. It falls incomplete and will change into the field to get things started back up. That's the end of the quarter. Western Kentucky is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Motion from the offense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Hilltoppers will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after the pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this way.
Takes the handoff. It's Worthy. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, those big sticks give everybody juice. When you bring it and you fold somebody up like that on the offensive side of the football, everybody on defense gets excited. That Mike linebacker got in the backfield.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, and there's guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around to create some better one-on-one matchups.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Catch in the middle is Willingham. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more third down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very impressive film section.
That's a really good job on the defense, reacting to what they see. This is the quarterback, flip it forward on the touch pass. Now got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play. And now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice one.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Topper. Getting set for the point after.
The best running backs are the guys that can just slip out the end zone. That running back showed you always freakish ability on that play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Missouri just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to victory. And that's really the standard there in Grego. That's a tremendous fan base, and they'll enjoy this one all week. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Dennis. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 35. Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
And I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
They're going to ride this running back. Using that running game to plunge him forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Off near the sideline, it's Johnson. And he'll step across the sideline after making a good gain on that one. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. No midseason concentration laps here in week 7 as they push out that lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Trailing now by 6.
know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. They get a run rush, and it pays off with a sack at the 20. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Handoff to the lone back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Houston will be forced to punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Slips through the line. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Got his man in the middle. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. He's going to pass. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to pick up the first through the air, using the quick game. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And to the end zone. Touchdown, WKU. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he's going to try to return this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Line getting set on second down. Scanning the field, it's Dennis. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And sure, tackling there to keep them from getting to the first down marker. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. He'll bring it back. It's Chubb. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. enough time for one final play of the half. Lost the throw on first down. Unloads it downfield. Snags it down the right side. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. The Hilltoppers will kick it off to start the second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half is the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. Get our confidence going. We just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play.
Nothing but green ahead. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to throw, it's Dennis. Takes the easy completion. And the ball's out there after it. Oh, and a burst disaster by falling on his own fumble.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route when he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
Quick strike complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball. Close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run away, but it was very successful in making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offense is committed to the running the football. No matter what the outcome is, there's body weight to that.
This offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Got him downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Looking downfield, it's Dennis. Quickly complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He gets a block. Bounced out of bounds at the 38 after that return. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Line gets set, first down. leave it with him. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense spelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He got it. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he passes on the touchback. Here it comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped it at 14. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not...
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Ready to fire from the pistol. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's an offense that prides itself on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
And the Hilltoppers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple of carries. So don't forget about the run game.
Touchdown, Hilltopper. And the pummeling has started. That is 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He's got it on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Getting some heat. Complete downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Western Kentucky is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. To the air, it's Dennis. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That's now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Afterburner's coming. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, too. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Give to the running back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now
he'll off one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw to the lead. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Willingham. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Hilltoppers are rolling down the field. Here we go. He's right on target. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown, Topper! And the route is on. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. And the extra point will tack another one onto this list. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together